So if you're barely resting between sets because you think it's going to burn more fat or make your workout better, you might want to rethink that because short rest periods might actually be hurting your results, especially if your goal is to build strength, increase muscle, or tone up. See, I work with a lot of women in their 30s, 50s, 60s who come into the gym thinking that fatigue is the main goal. You know, they want to feel tired, sweaty, like they did something. And it all makes sense, right? Of course there should be fatigue, but what they're really missing is better performance. So here's what happens when your rest is too short. And I think this is important. But let's say your first set, you do 15 reps on squats and you only rest 30 seconds. In the second set, you drop down to 9 because you're so tired, right? You rest another 30 seconds. And then the last set, you only get 6. This is a really big drop off from set to set. Your total reps could have been a total of 45 for the 3 sets of 15, but really you only did 30 reps for all the sets. So that's a 33% drop in total volume. And less work usually will result in less results, right? Now let's compare that if you were to rest 90 seconds between sets. Set 1, you might get 15, set 2, 14, set 3, 13. Right? So now overall, your reps and overall workload are higher. And this is backed by research. A 2016 study done by Brad Schoenfield found that lifters who rested 3 minutes versus 1 minute, they got better results overall with muscle and strength. Another review in 2017 found that longer rest periods may be more effective for muscle gain, especially for trained lifters. And a 2024 meta-analysis showed that there was a benefit when you rested longer than 1 minute. Okay, so this is huge. So no, I mean, fatigue doesn't always mean more progress in terms of muscle and strength and all that, right? Fatigue is a part of it, but performance is still super important if you want the results. So trying to have a higher quality effort across all your sets is going to be important. So think of it like this. I mean, if your potential is 15 reps, right, on the first set, and on the second set you do 9 reps, you're training down here when you're capable of up here, right? So, you know, you're capable of this, you're training down here, you're not training this, okay? But there is a flip side to this, and you might say, Zach, my reps don't drop off with my short rest periods. Well, that just probably means you're not working hard enough, right? You're not lifting a heavy enough weight or pushing near enough to failure like you should be. When you're pushing yourself on these compound lifts really hard, you should need more rest. And if you don't, you need to push yourself a little bit harder. You know, they should wear you out, okay? But let's talk about the real world side of things. And maybe you only have 30 to 40 minutes to work out, and that's totally understandable. You might have to shorten your workouts and reduce your rest periods a little bit. But the goal is still the same. Rest as long as you can while still completing your workout. Because when you rest longer, you can push harder and do more quality work to see better results. So don't focus on fitting in as many exercises as you can in a short period of time. But if you do have a half an hour, shoot for 4 or 5 solid exercises. And if you can train for an hour, maybe shoot for around 7 to 9 exercises in that hour. And if you don't want to guess on how to structure all that, how many sets, how many reps, how many exercises, I've got a free workout programming course I can send to you. Whether you've got 30 minutes or an hour, I'll show you how to make all of that count to make sure you maximize your time in the gym. Just DM me Thrive on Instagram at Pello Fitness and I'll send it over to you. And if this video helped you, make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to post weekly content that help take the guesswork out of your training and nutrition. Hopefully you have a wonderful day. Take care.